the ghost hotel, smoking a cigarette. Caught in a midnight stare.
Hey guys, so welcome. Finally made it to room 49. This is at Bedford Regency Hotel. First time I'm ever doing live streaming. I usually record it and then I edit it. So, because I like having music in the background and then I like being able to edit what I say because I talk quite a lot. If you have not noticed that when you meet me, or if you see me on Facebook, I talk quite a lot. I annoy a lot of people sometimes, but a lot of people like it. But because I talk a lot, sometimes it's hard to do the storytelling in between. But a lot of people, since I've been posting about staying overnight at Bedford Hotel for my second time, a lot of people have asked me to do a live video, so I am doing it since it's been on request. I just got fresh off the boat and then bus and then came down here. Still haven't really slept much, so pretty tired out, but I wanted to show you the room because it's pretty cool. The number one question I got asked is how I booked this room. Stayed here last time I came. It was last month, I believe, at the end of the month, so it's not even a few weeks away and I'm already back here. It was by Halloween time, so I couldn't ask about the room because I didn't have enough money and I didn't know how much this room would be. Basically, a few things to know. If you pay by debit or if you book through them, it costs more money to pay for the deposit, which is actually more than what the room costs. So it's pretty crazy about that. So I asked them about that and they told me that if I went online, I could do it that way and then it'd only be $50 instead of $250 for a deposit. So I did that. I use hotels.com now because for your 10th hotel, you get the next one for free. It's pretty cool, and I'm at 4 already, so pretty psyched about that. I'm hoping to use it for Paramount Hotel in Vancouver because it's really, really, really expensive, and I really, really want to cover the story of the lady in red over there. That's one thing to know. But you do have to tell them you want room 49. I thought it was room 41 for some reason, or 44. So I kind of had that mixed up, even though I did read it from the book. I didn't know that, and then I picked the room, and I found out later that that's not the correct room. So you have to tell them that you want room 49. It's the Queen Superior room, so I believe during off season it's like $300. Hey Don! So I haven't messaged you yet, as you can tell, I just got here. I'm here. Hey Don, if you want to come down, come down to Bedford and you can see the room if you want, because you're pretty cool, so just thought I'd say hi. So this, yeah, she's pretty cool. I know her from Victoria Ghost and we're going out for dinner after this, so like I said, this is my first live. Yeah, so make sure you pay through credit card or because it costs more if you don't do it that way, and make sure you book online, not through the website, because it's $250 for deposit, which is way more than what this room costs. So this is the Queen Superior room, which is actually the most expensive room, but I will show you why. So see if I can figure this out, how to switch it over. If anybody knows, you could tell me. Oh, there you go. So this is the room. Why do I have a light on? I don't need a light. Okay, well, there's a light on anyways. So, there's 49. It's pretty cool. Technically, I'm only allowed to take videos from inside of the hotel room. So, when I do it from the doorway, I'm really, really quick because of that. So basically, this is the hotel room. So you got a kind of like small kitchen thing, coffee maker, small fridge, no microwave unfortunately, but that's why I go to Travel Inn for the other 2 nights. Plus Travel Inn is a lot cheaper and I could go in and out when I please. I could smoke as much as I want because I've stayed at a few other hotels and I don't like the hell of them because I'm a chain smoker, so I go in and out. Pretty funny, so that's why I prefer Travel Inn. But I do love this hotel. It's pretty cool. My second night here. So this is a closet. It's pretty cool. Oh, that doesn't open. One other question I got asked is if I'm doing any paranormal stuff, and the answer is no, I don't do any of this. The reason why I do ghost storytelling is for the history and to tell the story, which I do. And the story that I tell is actually from the book. this book that I've been reading, Canadian Ghost Stories Volume 2. So later tonight I'll be reading it word for word. Maybe I'll do it live. I don't know. If you guys want me to do it live, let me know. But like I said, I don't really know how live works, so I'm hoping I could download this video after so I could re-record it so I could upload it to my YouTube channel as well. So, again, this is the room. My favorite part of this room is there's a fireplace. It's so cool. I don't know if you can see me. But there's a fireplace. I don't know how to use it yet. But I think when I read the story, I'm going to have it on in the background. The only thing, though, is that you have to have the window open. And I hope I don't put the place on fire. So we'll see if I can figure that out. Oh yeah, sorry. So see, I talk quite a lot. So the reason why I don't do paranormal stuff is A, because of I come here for the story to do the history. And then B, there's a lot of equipment and it costs a lot of money, like the spirit box and stuff like that. So I'm a huge fan of Ghostly Adventures and Amy's Crypt, which is my sweater. And I see them all do that stuff, which is really cool, but they have cars, I guess, or like other people to help them lug the stuff around. I don't. I also can't afford that stuff. That's why my videos are kind of crappy, because I do it from my cell phone and a camcorder that I got free. So it's pretty bad. But if you guys ever want to donate on my videos, there's always a link down below. And I always ask people if they want to donate so they could help me buy their equipment. Also, that camcorder was given to me from Ghost of Vancouver, Greg, so that's pretty cool. So there's the bed. The other reason why this room is so cool is the washroom. So this is the bathtub, and it's supposedly a jacuzzi, which I don't know, I've never actually really used a jacuzzi before, and I don't know, because I'm in a haunted room and I've watched Supernatural. I'm kind of iffy about it, but who knows, maybe I'll try it out later. I don't know what you guys think. So this is a room. There is also a bath, small little toilet there. It's kind of sad. And so yeah, but basically this is a room. I just want to show people because I know a lot of people have been asking me. They want to see what the room looks like and they want to hear the story later. Short version is it's Lady Churchill who haunts this area, and so she haunts. Oops, there you go. So she haunts this area, basically. People have said that they've seen her in the mirror. I don't know if it's the bathroom mirror or the other mirror or which mirror exactly it is, but it's pretty cool. Her and she had basically a love affair with somebody. She was going to go meet another guy down at the bottom of the stairs named Brady, who also haunts this hotel. And so they were going to do that, but then they got into a fight at the bottom of the stairs, and then Brady ended up in a pool of blood. Now, that is a short version. Brady is a prankster ghost, and Lady Churchill, supposedly you can see her in the mirror, and she sings opera, so it's pretty cool. That's pretty much the short version of it. Like I said, I'm going to actually read the story word for word later tonight from the book, which is one of the reasons why I chose this hotel. Ghostly Walks, again, huge fan of Ghostly Walks. If you have not done Ghostly Walks, go on a Ghostly Walk here in Victoria. That's where I first got the story from, was from John Adams, and then I got that book, a little more detail, so it's pretty cool. Ghosts and Legends of Bastion Square with me as well, and there's a small story of their version, so I'm thinking of reading one from that book and then one from the other book, so it's pretty cool. I'm such a nerd. I have a lot of books, and that's why I don't do the paranormal stuff, because I have so much stuff. I have one luggage case as well as my backpack, and then my computer, because I have my camcorders, I have to upload it and stuff. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I was thinking about inviting other people from Victoria Ghosts and like other groups, but there's a damage deposit if you do like any kind of paranormal stuff and something happens, then I get charged for it. So that's why I didn't want to invite people that I don't know, even though it'd be cool. But I was thinking maybe if people from Victoria Ghost is watching, we could maybe like all chip in, stay overnight in this room, and like, I'll chip in case something happens, and then see what happens. So yeah, like I said, I don't do the Ouija board, I don't do the spirit box, I don't do any of that stuff because that stuff costs money. I do ghost storytelling, so I do it for the history, and I wanted, Lady Churchill was supposedly in this room, so I kind of wanted to see where she lived and how that stuff is, and I'm hoping I'll see her in the mirror tonight. I don't know if I will, but it'd be pretty cool if I did, because she sounds like an amazing woman. I think she was like one of those classy broads who has like guys nailing down at her, and I think she's pretty cool, so I think that's one reason why I'm so attached to the story. Sadly, I think she haunts the area because she feels guilty of what happened to Brady. Later I'll do a little more of the story work. We're doing this now for a year, ghost storytelling. It was mainly a hobby, and because that back in the day, about history and stuff like that, Hetley Park Castle, there's actually a story called Annabelle, and I actually did a video on Annabelle, which you could check at facebook.com/Fatima231. So that was actually my first video. Then after that, I got quite a lot of response. I do have a fan in Germany. She wants to be anonymous, but she like constantly sends me at least $100 to $200 per month, or every like 2-3 months, because she wants me to come to Victoria and tell more stories, because she has a disability, so she can't do that. That's why I do what I do. Not only do I find it fascinating hearing the history of the stories, but I want to see by hand what it is. Unfortunately, I can only afford Victoria. I can't afford going. I'd really like to go to San Francisco one day and see the Ghost Bride, but I can't afford that yet. Probably if I didn't come to Victoria every month, I could. But I'm just so in love with Victoria, and the vegan food here is awesome. I love Victoria. Like I said, I've been coming here like almost monthly for a year because of Annabelle, the story, and then after that, because of the feedback, money that was coming in, the response from people. That's why I started doing ghostly adventures and try to dig up more history. Obsessed over Matthew Bigby right now to dig up more info on Matthew Bigby. Hey, I see more people here. Long time no see, stranger. What do you guys think about the live chat so far, or the live stream? Or do you guys think it's cool? Because I feel like I've been talking a lot. It's pretty cool though, seeing who's watching. So I am here till Tuesday. I'm actually at Bedford tonight, and then I'm at Travel Inn Sunday and Monday. I don't know how soon I'll have videos up, so that's another reason why I want to do live videos now, is because now you guys can kind of see it, and then I don't have to worry about editing it or uploading it. It's already done. So if you guys are watching, come on out. I'm going to be meeting Dawn. I hope she doesn't mind that I say her name, for dinner at Lotus Pond at 7, which is close by. It's my favorite vegan place here. I've been craving it. So come on out to that. Actually, funny story, when I was checking in here, the girl at the desk was asking me if I'm in the group Vegans of Victoria, and I told her yeah, and she told me how she saw my post about the burger, the Beyond Burger that I got on the ferry. Pretty much the burger, tomato, lots of lettuce around it, so it's pretty much like a lettuce wrap. So it was pretty hilarious and funny. So I did post photos in there, also online. Follow me, facebook.com/Phantom1831. I do have a YouTube channel, but I always upload Facebook first because Facebook is more reliable and I can post photos. And so the coolest thing about this place is what's outside. So actually I'll turn around. So it's right by the Maritime Museum. It's like so cool. That's my favorite place of all of Victoria because that's where Matthew Bigby haunts. Courtroom is there, and actually I just heard that they're supposed to be reopening it sometime in the near future, so I hope that comes true. I do have a couple of videos on Maritime Museum, so it's pretty cool that I get to be like right beside sleeping it, so pretty cool. Let's see, right behind me, Herrick's Head Pub. Something like that. That's downstairs. So I'll probably be going there later tonight. So if you guys want to come join me, it's one of Matthew Bigby's favorite hangouts. Facebook.com/Phantom1831. And again, Mary Jams from Mary J. Ghostly Adventures, showing you Haunted BC.
Me in the fire of it all, and it's burning me down. I say you're so worried now, baby, while you're out on the town. Gotta spend all this time watching records spin around. Don't you worry now, baby, don't you worry, I'll be alright. So hear me when I say Don't worry now, baby, while you're out on the town. Gotta spend all this time watching records spin around. Don't you worry now, baby, don't you worry, I'll be alright. So hear me when I say that it's been my last night in the ghost hotel.